Alrighty. Let me turn this off. It's off.
Yeah, yours is off, mine's on.
Day 2 for us. It's I think it's the 17th or 18th of September, maybe.
It's 18th, yeah.
18th. Happy belated birthday to my sister, my cousin Courtney. My birthday's in 2 days. Maybe an early present coming today. So yeah, we're gonna hike on in. We feel like those animals probably haven't moved much from where they were because no one's dumb enough to go down to where they are like we are. So we're gonna be dumb again and try to come out with a little bit more meat on our back. It's a good day. Didn't go with the war paint yet. I'm gonna put it on down there so I don't sweat it all off by the time I get there. But yeah, I'm excited. Think it's gonna be pretty profitable today. This trip nonetheless, but it's chilly. It's not 65, 70 degrees like it was last time. It's like 38 last time I checked. So it's temperature's dropping. Hopefully elk are too. Y'all have a good day.
CJ, man, that's what I'm talking about, my brother.
Everything I wanna taste it, I embrace it. Gotta have the patience, dedication, never leave a moment wasted, chasing greatness. I think it's kinda funny that they slept on me. Here's a couple things they should know about me. No plan B, just a one-way ticket. This is what it takes, that's the difference. I've been waiting for this all my life. It's my time, I never hesitate. I take down, stand my ground. Look at all the valleys that I made it through. You're looking at somebody with too much to lose. The sacrifice is made every day. It's the price I pay. Eyes on the prize, yeah, this is what it takes. Eyes on the prize when it's made go. This is what it takes. Eyes on the prize, yeah, this is what it takes. This is what it takes.
Alright guys, so we got to the spot. Something interesting about this new spot that Nick chose. First and foremost, every hike that you go on with Nick, he said, oh my god, it's not that bad. This hike was bad. There was no trail. We were the trail. Like a Jeep, we made our own path. But with our feet, like two foot drive. Anyway, that's a joke, but something kind of real. Something interesting that I think about this spot is that this is the only spot in the history of spots since I've known Nick that we both marked. He had a camera set up here, and then 2-3 years ago I put X on. I was like, hey, I think this spot's gonna be really good. And so this is the only spot we both agreed on. I didn't know it was gonna take that to get to it, or I probably wouldn't have put it, to be honest. But we're here in an Elk's Bugle, and we're gonna turn off these lights and we're gonna get set up about 30 minutes away from daytime. Have a good one.
Just need one chance. One opportunity. Seize everything you ever wanted. One moment. Would you catch it? Or just let it slip? Did you hear that? That was a bugle. Same area, coming from the same side. When I tell you I love this, I ain't lying. I may not be a PH, but best believe I want to be professional hunter.
Oh, and it said PH. I was like,
Yeah, PH, professional hunter.
not BH.
Oh.
I was like, Bachelors of Hunting.
That would be cool too. If you're getting cold, you might as well put your big cack out.
Oh, that's what insulation feels like. Holy crap.
bones is the problem.
Alrighty. So Nick's going about 50 yards back. Probably 75 yards back. And he's just got to do some bugling and some raking. So nothing's really turned up. We heard a couple bugles earlier. Other than that, it's nothing. So we're going to try to get something riled up. Let's see if it works. The wind hasn't really been working in our favor this morning. For the first half of the morning, the wind was right in our face. It was perfect. Right for the last 15-20 minutes, it's been literally like downhill. So if the elk come the same way they did last time, then they'll come this way. So they might miss it, but they're not gonna get all the way close. I'm hoping the thermals or the wind switches again with the thermals. Puts it up that way, and then the elk can come straight in. Alrighty, guys. Nick thinks he heard two bugles pretty far away. Far. But right about now is when they start kind of getting wild, so we're setting these wallows open that through there animals come. We'll see. It's a nice brisk morning. Pretty chilly, probably 40 degrees, 42, 45 degrees, something like that. But we'll see.
We got a bull up above us, guys. He just let out like a chuckle, and then we heard a couple branches popping. So Charles is got set up. A little bit above me. We don't really have the best wind right now, but we also heard some mews and stuff behind us to the right, which is that bull just bugled again. He's up above us quite a ways. Right there, Charles. To the left. To the left. Bull, Charles, to the left. He's coming down to the left. Yes. Did you hit him? Tell me about that, CJ. Tell me about that, CJ. There's still more elk above us, so let's try to be quiet.
There's a whole herd here.
Oh my God.
This way. We were really set up this whole time. Yes. Coming out this way. I got a quick range. And I had a shot bed about like that.
I kept trying to stop him for you, but I couldn't tell where you needed it.
There was a tree like...
Oh my gosh, those elk are still there.
Started crashing down. Not crazy loud, not crazy aggressive, but he was like, I want to come in and see what's going on. And then I thought I heard Nick say to the left, and then I heard a branch crash, and I looked, and he's just cruising down. I had to have been full draw for like 3 minutes.
I know, I saw you. I saw you put it down. Where did you think you hit? You think it was good? You felt good? CJ, man. That's what I'm talking about, my brother. That's what I'm talking about, my brother. Oh, I'm shaking so bad.
People do not understand. I tell them all the time why Nick and I have known each other for like 21, 22 years. And we have always talked about getting on an elk hunt together and being successful. Yeah, we've been on elk hunts together.
We're gonna give it about a half hour before we even look for blood.
Yeah. It's funny because Nick was like, hey, if nothing goes on, we need to go up here and walk this ridge. But stuff's going on. I mean, I'm shaking. This isn't made up. Like, this is real. We're gonna try to compose ourselves. I mean, he was every bit, maybe 20 yards.
20 yards, dude. 20 yards.
That's insane.
They're still up there, bro.
Dude, I don't speak on religion much. But there's something, look at this. There's something spiritual about hunting. Bull elk hunting, mainly. But hunting in general. We're communicating with these animals. Telling them what we're doing. Location bugle. I tried one earlier. Nick tried a couple. He tried a couple. Kind of distressed. I'm getting up. I don't want to bugle, but I'm letting you guys know I'm here. Bugles. And then finally,
I got to call in your first bull elk, baby.
it's insane.
Oh, that geeks me out, man. Dude, that play back there worked perfectly.
I want to see how it looked.
I can't stop shaking either. I don't know how the camera's picking this up, but I can't stop shaking either. That was so freaking perfect. He walked right into us. I thought he was gonna turn right there and come right to you.
I was thinking, I was like, I'm going to have to shoot frontal.
I thought so too.
have to shoot frontal. And then he came that extra.
Yeah, he started coming down to the water.
It was like elk so good.
Oh yeah, it stinks like elk. Dude, they're still right up there.
They're probably like 10 yards away.
Oh my gosh, dude. Like Charles mentioned, we have been friends for a long time. We were doing the math yesterday, and it's like 21, 22 years that we've known each other. I have dreamt about this moment of being able to be here on an elk hunt with him. And we have been working so hard the last couple of years to try to make it happen. And it just came together. It just came together, bro. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me, CJ? My legs can't stop shaking. I knew there were freaking elk in here, dude.
Is this still going?
Yeah, it's just gonna roll.
We have all the knowledge. I've done elk hunting university and all this stuff. Where we are, which we're not going to tell you guys, obviously, but where we are, these animals in here are different because they don't go find sheds in here, and you could probably find them in here during 4th rifle season.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. In there, they're gigantic bulls, gigantic animals. We had a cow at 20 yards 2 weeks ago, and she was a big girl. I mean, almost jet black, like gray, like.
I need to set this down. I need a hug from my brother, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Good job, baby. Good job, baby. That's all you, bro. This is what you're working for, bro. This is all you, man. All right? You trust yourself, man. Let's go.
And he did run towards the car.
He did a little bit.
Because the thing is if those elders are still there, and I missed, and we can prove it's a clean miss.
We can make work on it. Yeah, I think that's where it was at.
Yeah, he dug in.
Yeah, but was he on the backside of this? Clean miss. Clean miss.
Good.
He was a lot closer.
Yeah.
There's his footmarks right there.
Yeah.
Right here.
Dang it. I said,
Clean miss. Well,
that's what happens. Oh, what an opportunity. And I think there's gonna be more, even maybe today.
oh yeah, we're gonna get into him today.
That might be in there.
Dang, iron wheels. At least try to get the shaft out. Can you spin it at all? No. We can try to dig it out later. I got a knife.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later. Let's
Dang it, man.
start to play on these.
Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well. Not much to say to that. It's just how it works out sometimes. But this elk herd is still just above us. We're gonna have to make an adjustment. Probably give it a little while. And then see if we can go fire up that bull again. They're still up above us, up this ridge, chirping and talking. Granted, we celebrated a little bit, but we can still make a play on them. So, that's what we're gonna try to do. Dang. Alright, well, it's time to cut it off.
Alrighty. So, miss completely. It was a clean miss. We saw that, which is good. I mean, I'd rather a clean miss than a bad hit, to be honest. So it looks like it went right over its back. I mean, honestly, I think the bull might have ducked a little bit, and because even if you look at the height of the tree, it looks like it would hit something.
Mm-hmm.
I think it almost like whitetail ducked it, kind of, maybe just even a little bit. But I mean, it played out perfectly and taught us a lot. You know, we were so ready for something to come in through this way. I had all my ranges down and everything like that. And even when we first heard him call, I had ranges down for this way, but I didn't have any ranges really for this area. And of course, that's where he came. So that teaches us a good lesson. Teaches you guys a good lesson. But you know, shots fired at a bull. First time I've ever shot at a bull in my life. So I'm more than hyped up and ready to get after it again and not miss.
And the Elk 101 playbook works.
It does. It does. Everything that Corey's said, the calls that the born and raised guys have.
Still
Catch you guys
early.
later.
What is it, 10 o'clock?
Yeah, 9:30. 9:58.
10 o'clock. Those elk were right up in here. And it sounded like they were going this way. The single bull came right down here. Sneaked us. I saw him right there.
Exactly what Corey was talking about last night.
I know.
At his Sitka calling thing,
Mm-hmm.
he was saying that like when there's a herd,
Yeah,
right?
the small bull,
And
come
then
check it out.
The small bull will be like, oh well, obviously I'm not gonna fight this dude. He's a beast, and he wasn't a small. I mean, he is a solid 5 by 5.
Solid 5 by 5.
White tipped all over, but that's why I shot. But it literally, I mean, it was almost like hearing it again through my eyes. It was insane.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is your assessment of what just happened?
Assessment is that the plan we put in place worked. Everything happened how it should have, how it was supposed to. The direction of the elk that he actually came down was a little bit different than what we were expecting. But it was so hard to tell. There were so many cows, and there was another bull up top bugling and chuckling. And this little guy came in quiet as a mouse, 26 yards. Charles and I both thought he was going to end up taking a frontal shot because he was walking straight to us. And then at the last minute, he was getting ready to cut out into this meadow. And stopped him perfectly multiple times. Charles chose a window, took a shot. Like he said, thankfully it was a clean miss. So we're going to take a little bit more time. We had some food. We're going to get ready and start working our way out to this ridge line and stay closer to where the other group was at. Because that other bull, he was ready to get fired up. That emotion that Corey Jacobson talks about in your calls means a lot. So we're gonna go make a play on him again. We're just gonna work out this ridge and leave this wallow for a little bit. So maybe we'll come back this afternoon, but I think we're gonna be able to drum something up here when they get ready to go bed down. So we'll get after it.
Alright, so I'm standing right where Charles was at for that bull. You can see his green Seahawk fletching in the background on that tree. And what we're thinking is it nicked one of those branches. But man, it's right at the right body height and everything, dude.
Almost. Next time. Honestly, everyone would like be down on themselves, but like that was one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. Probably the best experience in my hunting career, and I've killed animals before. And so it was everything that you'd want. I mean, Nick set it up perfectly with the calling and all that. I mean, cadences were right on top of the cows, so they had to respond. And then it made the satellite bull that I shot at that much more interested. Only thing I could have done differently, or going back, is
I smelled it. There's a couple hanging out somewhere.
we could have broken some branches last time we were here, and I could have ranged here instead of when I ranged over there, but I didn't know where I was going to get a shot, to be honest, because I think when we first heard him, they were on top of the ridge, and then he came down damn near on a beeline. But I don't feel bad. We did see a little branch with some nick on it, and no pun intended. And so I'm kind of pumped about that. That makes me feel a little bit better. That being said, even with the nick, that arrow's still this far into the tree. I mean,
It's buried. We're gonna have to dig that sucker out.
but yeah, so and next time you live and you learn, and I'm really pumped about that whole opportunity. Everything that happened this morning was awesome. I mean, we heard nothing until that at all, and we didn't want to. You never want to go crazy and initiate, but you also want to let the animals know, hey, there's more cows or more other bulls by the wall over here. That's really all Nick was doing, was just kind of letting them know, hey, there is some activity. It's not much. We're just kind of hanging out. And I mean, like clockwork, they came in. So I think we got a good plan for tomorrow. We're not. Maybe now. It's starting to smell pretty healthy. So,
Yep.
but yeah, stay tuned. I mean, this is awesome, man. This is great. I'm just glad that I get to do this. Glad I got a job that allows me to do this. Glad I got friends that, push me hard. And no pause, on that. But get after it. Oh boy, that's enough.
All right, just do the get after it one more time.
But yeah, get after it.
Just like that. Just like that. We just heard something else. What? Just like that, we heard something. Right over here. We're gonna get set back up.
Alright guys, so that bull just went quiet, but after I left Charles, he said he actually had some sticks breaking, and then about 20 minutes later he just heard like a really light chuckle, but we think everything's gonna be bedded up now. It's almost noon, so we're on the other side of the ridge. I'm actually gonna hike. I'm hiking back to our backpacks, and I'm gonna grab our backpacks and take them up higher because we gained some elevation going over the ridge, and I'm gonna drop them in the saddle because the saddle is actually almost a direct line up that ridge to go back to the car. So I'm gonna run down, grab my backpack, grab Charles's backpack, and then hike up back up to the saddle, set the bags down, and then go back and meet with him on the other side. And we're gonna wait probably about an hour, maybe a little bit longer, and then we're gonna start doing it again. We're really trying not to push too much because the wind is just terrible up here, and literally it seems like every 15 minutes or so it switches on us. So that's just one thing that we're thinking right now. But I'm actually already almost to the backpacks, just on this meadow. I highly doubt anything will be out here, but nice and quiet, nice and slow. Middle of the day, you wouldn't expect anything to be out here, but with my luck, coming back here without Charles, I'll end up seeing a bull. But it doesn't look like anything, so get his stuff loaded up, get my stuff loaded up. Alright, I got Charles' backpack on my back, got my backpack on the front. Now we're gonna get back up. Like I said, get back up into the saddle. And backpack's too long for my front view. Get back up in the saddle and go set this other ridge, this other drainage. But I grabbed everything. Looked like I did. So yeah, now I gotta start to climb back up, which isn't far. It's probably 300-400 feet of elevation gain. So not terrible. I have to take a couple breaks though. More weight than I'm used to. Plus, just awkward having this backpack in the front like this. When you step over logs that hit you in the chin. But that's where we're going. We're going up that way. So we'll see ya when we get back to Charles. I got a freaking elk shed. We're bow hunting and I got a freaking elk shed. Come on, dude. Ah, what the heck is going on? It's a brownie this year, and that's a sweet freaking 5-point, dude. What the heck, CJ?
That's nuts.
What the heck, bro? We walked that trail how many times?
At least 3, you 4, 5.
How freaking possible is it? That's a stud bull, bro.
Insane.
Pick that sucker up. Yeah, I chewed off a little bit already, but that's this year's, bro. Are you kidding me? I gotta mark this spot. Ridiculous, bro. Are you kidding me? Absolutely ridiculous.
That's insane.
And we were just calling bulls in bow season. Dang, his other side's in here, bro. I'm gonna have to come back in here again. Maybe I'll just set you up bow hunting and I'll just shed hunt the whole time. What the heck? Look at trails right here. How the heck? How many times did I miss that sucker? What the heck? Freaking elk shed. This is why I know I'm supposed to be doing this. Even though it's something little like that, man.